In today's video, we are checking out a mod that turns Minecraft into Middle-earth, with the choice to choose your own faction, tons of different armor sets and weapons, and even a bunch of creatures to face on your journey to Mount Doom. And with this mod still being in early alpha, this is easily one of the most impressive mods I've ever seen. So let's just jump straight into it. So it's actually been a really long time since there was a Lord of the Rings based mod. And despite the mod I'm showing you today only being in the alpha development stage, this mod already has the potential to completely blow up. So let me show you how to kick things off. So the way that we actually get to Middle-earth is by heading into another dimension. And thankfully, the recipes to actually get there is probably one of the most simple recipes out there. So there's three basic steps that you need to do here. First of all, you need to craft one of these, which is an empty file right here. And you can see the recipe is literally 3 pieces of glass and an iron nugget as well. The second stage is just to fill this up with water. And the last stage right here is to fill the one with water with basically anything that's glowing. So you can use like an ink sac, you can use some glowstone dust or some glowberries. And when you place this in a crafting table, you will get the starlight file right here. You don't actually need all 3 of these, it's just one of them. And that right there is about as simple as it gets, but now we can go to Middle-earth. So if we go ahead and right click this, you'll be brought up with this menu right here. And this is what made me want to make a video on this. So starting off on the left right here, you can see all the different factions that you can actually play as. So we've got the good. Going on to the middle here, you've got like a little bit of lore, a little bit of a description, as well as the banner that they fly. And then on the right, we actually have a mini map where we can pick our spawn, which is just ridiculous. And you can even see what the faction's armor looks like right there as well. So since we're on the good side, let me show you some of the factions we can have. So this is Gondor right here. We get Rohan, again, with the different banner. It looks so cool, a different description telling you about it. We have Dale right here as well. And yeah, these guys all have different spawn points all over the map. We have the Longbeards, like the dwarves right there. We even have the elves right here. I mean, already you can start to see how this mod is just already insane. And then finally, we have the hobbits right here with their little like pipe banner right there. And you can see if I move the map over here, you will be spawning in the Shire if you choose this faction. So those are a few of the good guys, but let's see the bad guys. Now we get all the cool ones. Look at this banner as well. It looks so cool. This is the Uruk-hai. The orcs right here, they look really cool. We've got some goblins. We've got the Isengard like orcs right here with like the shield and everything with the logo on it. So for the sake of the video, let's become a hobbit. And just like that, we are extremely short. I mean, just look at this. This is like 1 block high right here. But this is the Shire right here. You can see we've got all the flowers everywhere. I'm pretty sure there's even stuff like growing everywhere as well, like potatoes and stuff like that. There's even like custom creatures like pheasants and stuff here as well. We've got like pumpkins, horses, and even just giant boulders littered around this place. And yeah, it does take some getting used to being 1 block tall, but it means that you can actually go into little spaces like this. And this will definitely come in handy when we run into some of the bad guys later on. So let me show you what the Shire is most famous for. And that is one of these right here. Look how cool that looks. Like, this is just insane. For being an alpha, like, already, I am completely blown away by this. So since we're in the Shire, these biomes will actually pop up everywhere. They look so cool. I mean, we've even got little chairs to sit on. I mean, tell me this isn't the dream, just to have a hobbit hole and just sit outside all day. So let me give you a quick tour right here. We've got the giant round door. You just open it like that. And then this is the hobbit hole itself right here. You've got like a little book that you can even like open and close. And this is honestly like a dream come true for me. I mean, I remember playing Minecraft years and years ago and just trying to make it look like Middle-earth. So this is just insane to me. So the hobbit holes right here are actually only one of the structures you can find in the Shire, because you can also run into just regular houses right here. They've got the same sort of like hobbit door right here. All the other decorative items right here as well. And again, yep, this is just going to have a little bit of loot, a little bit of food, classic Hobbit stuff. But as it says in the title, this isn't just a Shire mod, because if we craft one of these right here, a Middle-earth map, and we go ahead and right-click that, this is the whole thing in its entirety. Like this is the entire dimension right here. You can even see where we are right there. We're right in the Shire. You've even got the Lonely Mountain up here. You've got all the Misty Mountains. And of course, you've got Mount Doom there as well. And I'm not too sure on how long it would actually take to walk from the Shire to Mordor, but that is definitely on the bucket list. So quickly, let me show you some of the cosmetics and armors you can actually get in this mod, because there are absolutely tons. And I mean absolutely tons right here. Like, there are so many different variations and varieties that you could do, all the different factions. So basically, you can just create your dream character. So right here, I've got a little selection of some of the armors that I think are really cool. So starting off with right here, you've got like the cloak and the hood. This is a pretty classic one. And as expected, it looks so sick. I mean, this is perfect if you wanted to sit in the dark corner of a pub and just, you know, look mysterious. Next to the cloak and the hood, we've also got the Gondor stuff right here with the tree logo on the chest. And I will say as well that each faction actually has like about 3 different armor sets to pick from. So you can definitely mix and match depending on what you like. You've got one of the Dwarven sets as well with like the giant sort of like shoulder pads coming out there. You could become a Nazgul right here. So if you wanted to chase down your friend friends on horseback, it'd be really creepy. This is definitely the outfit to do it in. This one here is like a royal, like Erebor dwarven guard like outfit right here. Even comes with a blue cape as well. Looks super sick. Or if you wanted more of an elven play style, you can get one like this. Even has like the little spike detail on the front of the helmet as well. They've got a bunch of different capes and cloaks in loads of different colors. So this one right here is probably pretty fitting for the Hobbit faction. And then the last one I want to show you guys is the Uruk-hai one. You see there, you've got like the white handprint on the side of the helmet. This one is probably one of my favorites. It looks so cool. And even though it doesn't line up with my skin very well, this has still got to be one of my all-time favorites from this mod. Like with the fan at the top of the helmet there, like you could easily recreate the whole story of Lord of the Rings, like with all these different armor sets. Like you just have a group of people all be in the Uruk-hai, like chasing everybody. And speaking of the Uruk-hai, orcs, and all the bad guys in Mordor, let's go check it out. And yeah, this right here is Mordor right now. It looks so cool. It almost looks like a biome that you'd find in like the Nether or something. Yeah, this place definitely fits the vibe of Mordor, I'll say that. So if we head over here, you'll be able to see some of the creatures that actually spawn in this area. Oh, there we go. There's the achievement. One does not simply. You can see right here, we've got one of the troll models. Like, oh, like how is this in alpha? Like how? And these guys just sort of like waddle about just like that. And then over here, we've got some of the wargs as well, which I'm pretty sure you can actually tame, put armor on them, and ride them into battle. And then we have this guy as well. Who's this guy? He's just a Mordor orc. Okay. And I think going forward in this mod, they're actually going to build like a bunch of the different structures that we see in like the films and stuff, as it looks like this dimension will be pretty much the same every time. So I'm really hoping they build a couple of the structures. Like Erebor would be really cool to see, like Helm's Deep or even the lake town that you could just like fight at. And so right here, we are climbing Mount Doom. As you can see, we are already above the clouds. This thing is absolutely massive. And when you finally reach the top, this is what you're going to be looking at. I mean, look at this. I mean, yeah, my render distance isn't the best, but let me see if I just jump down here. I mean, this goes on for so long. Oh, there we go. And like, this is what I'm saying. Like, if they can build Mount Doom like this to this scale, like, just imagine what else they could add to this place. So checking out another location, you can probably tell this is Mirkwood right here. You can see that the trees barely let any sunlight in. It's just super dark in here. Obviously covered with spider webs everywhere. Like if you were in survival, just trying to navigate this place would be terrifying. And this is the place where you're probably going to bump into one of these spiders right here. Now they don't seem all that aggressive, but by the looks of all the webbing over there, you're probably going to get overrun pretty quickly in this place. So now that we're back in the Shire, let me give you a little bit of a glimpse at some of the other creatures you can find here. So starting out with right here, we have another hobbit right here. This is what they're going to look like. They look really cool. I love the simplicity of these guys. And there'll be some other varieties of these guys that you might bump into, but they look really cool. And just standing next to these guys, you can see that we are the same height. What's he looking at my shoes for? Okay. We have a Gondorian knight right here. Look at that shield. That is so sick. Again, you've got the logo on the chest there. I just love these guys. These guys are so cool looking. We have one of the dwarven faction right here. You can see that they're still significantly taller than the hobbits right here. And just like the Gondorian knight over there, they do have custom weapons and shields and all that stuff. We've got an elven faction archer, even with like the elf ears right there. And an absolutely gigantic bow to go along with it. And I'm pretty sure if I put one of these next to the Gondor soldier, yeah, it does look like they're slightly taller. I'm not too sure. It looks like the elves are slightly taller, but I'm pretty sure in the movies, elves are meant to be really tall. All right, and then this next one, it might get a little bit violent, but we do have one of the goblins right here. Look at that dude. Yep. Oh my god, even the hobbits are going nuts. Where are all these guys coming from? Oh my god, there's so many hobbits running out of everywhere. I don't even know where they came from. All right, good job, everybody. Maybe if I just come over here a little bit, leave those guys over there. So yeah, this is the goblin dude right here. He's got like the triple sort of like stacked skulls on his shoulders. Again, equipped with just a giant sword right there. Like, I know I've said it like 100 times, but this is an alpha, by the way. Like, let me just tell you that again. Like, this is an alpha and it's already this good. We have the Uruk. Oh my god, the hobbits are attacking. Yeah, the hobbits are attacking this guy again. Okay, yeah, right. So the Uruk-hai soldiers right here. Again, we've got a different weapon. We've got all the different armor pieces. We've got some regular bandits right here. You can see some of the variation. We've got ones wearing like capes. We've got ones with spears, shields, even like with the little masks that they wear as well. And as far as I know, I think these guys pretty much spawn anywhere. So if you were planning to travel around, it's not just the baddies you have to look out for, because these guys will definitely be on your tail. After those guys, we do have the broadhoof goat right here. And just like the wargs we saw all the way in Mordor, you can throw armor on these guys and a saddle, and then you're ready for war. Even the animation of when you're riding these things is so cool. So let's quickly head to the troll shores right here, where I'll show you the last creature that I want to show you guys. So if we go ahead and place a troll right here, these are the same ones that we saw in Mordor. But if I actually set it to noon right here, there you go. These guys will actually slowly over time turn into complete stone statues, just like we see in the films. So yeah, if you needed to get through the troll shores, definitely do it during the day. And it's little features like this that really sets mods apart. There we go. Just like that. And now here's a complete statue. So once they are fully stoned, you can just jump There you go. They're pretty much one hit when they're stone, so definitely keep that in mind if you come across them. So on top of the absolute ton of different armor sets you can get, there's also an equal amount of different weapons and shields that you can get here. So if I just select one at random, like this one right here is the Gondor one, you've got like a crazy Uruk-hai crossbow right there. And all of these custom weapons and shields and armors, they're so well detailed, like it's so impressive. And lastly, if you wanted to build anything in Middle-earth, they also give you all the blocks that they've used in this dimension, which I'm pretty sure there's over like 3,000 here to pick from, so you're definitely not going to run out of blocks anytime soon. So if you're like me and you've been waiting for a Lord of the Rings mod that isn't like 20 years old, definitely check this one out. It's already so impressive. And if you did enjoy the video, be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next one.
Bye.